Hello and welcome. Today is the 18th day of January 2017. Welcome to the Silver Charts channel. My name is Derek, but let's take a look at Bitcoin with Tuesday's close for the WebBot fans coming in at 888. And for those who know about WebBot, you know what I'm talking about. For those that don't, it's really not important. And the high at the day was $8.96, which was $1.897 the previous high. From in here, we look at higher highs, higher lows, lower lows, lower low, blah 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 blah, all that type of mumbo jumbo stuff. Lower low, lower high, lower low, and if this thing sells off, because tops and bottoms are known after the fact, it will be a matching high. If this thing keeps going up, it's definitely going to be a higher one, and it cannot be a lower one now, at least only technically, because of its run higher. It's now within this 18 average band. 18 average band is going sideways. Now, the bear market, you can pretty much say, was being broke down in here, and it didn't really do anything. You could state, well, such a big move that it was constituted bear market here, and even still, this would be one little small but okay failed move, but it also tells you a large correctionary move, which is a big one in its whole if this thing can still move upwards. There still can be a pattern of bearishness if it's unable to continue from this rally and thus end up making a low, but it's definitely favored to make a higher low at this point. And if it sells off, you can make a case for this being the left shoulder for an inverted head and shoulders, and this move being the head, and then the move that would follow any type of sell-offs within this band, and then a rise up towards the break of this resistance would be that. But that's really what you're looking for, is the key break. Sort of like yesterday, you broke this resistance here. At 820 was the number. You get in maybe around 825 to 830. And this thing just rides higher. And using the same Fibonacci, the 76.4 is 896. So it was an exact hit within this mark here. Now, which Fibonacci works out? It's a guess, I would state, unless you know something that I don't, because you can say, well, that's one of the Fibonacci's, and there's the one from the lows of 165, and then you got this high and this low, and using that, which normally is a very big one, and it is working out within play too, it's just roughly around here, which means it broke through that area, and it looks like what's going to happen is it going to be a pierce above, continuation with large moves higher, or support. Well, it could go either way, but it is right now supporting it at the short term, meaning it's only been a few hours since its high. So that's, of course, another key Fibonacci point. Its next Fibonacci level is 950, and what would be ideal is a little bit of correctionary move to stay within this band and then strengthen the level of this 896. But if this happens today and it doesn't go down, even if it does, but if it doesn't go down much and it breaks the resistance, this thing has the potential to have explosive moves towards the upside. And that's because you're at a resistance area level and you're not going to find much. Then that's what the net result can often come into play. Overall, this type of move, if this is only what it's going to be, and it's going to be a correctionary move like every other one, this was one in here, they have a correctionary move in here. And just looking at this more longer term chart that I haven't updated in a while, well, price action is up in here now. So it's at the upper end of this band. It hasn't been updated in a little while, a few days, but you get the idea. Is this going to be just another correctionary move? Because you see that and moves higher, then that gives you momentum at buying at all-time highs. And I say that as it's going up here and you got to that key 1100 number, it's a scary situation to buy, as you can see with this move lower. But when we have a situation where the price action goes up like this, not quite as scary, although ideally what you would want would be a move close to this level, maybe a little bit of a correction, and then a break, and then that would be a super strong situation for looking in at further long positions. The overall volatility for this, when you're playing any type of long-term games, this could get, I don't know what the potential ceiling and resistance levels happen to be, the upside and downside. Does this have the potential to work within the 3,000 range in 6, 9, 12 months? I kind of think not only that it can, but who knows how much higher as a potential ceiling. And as a potential floor, I can't see negative being in play, but obviously zero if there's ever a situation where you have Bitcoins, there's nothing you can do within who knows what type of measures, as unlikely as it is. And then, of course, what numbers it can go lower. We've seen in 3 days it goes from 1,100 to 800. So maybe if this thing does not pick up momentum, that those are possible. However, what's more probable? And then you can use whatever analysis that you could figure out within psychology of people, mathematics, analytics. What's more likely to have that massive up type of move that would go into the 1,500s, 2,000s, 3,000s, or any type of massive moves that pretty much break below 600, 500 even. And just different reasons for helping you determine how you want to play the Bitcoin game, because you've obviously tuned into this video, so there's some sort of interest you have to watch it to this point. So I hope this can help in whichever ways, and take care. Bye-bye.